Sophia and her spoon.
Yeah, welcome to this channel. Today, I have special guest. Yeah, this is Dray from America. Maybe you can introduce yourself first.
Yeah, right now?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Dre. I am from America. And more specifically, I'm from Indiana, where right now it is negative 15 degrees Celsius. And now I feel like I'm in heaven because it's not that cold.
Oh wow.
Yes,
Welcome
it's
to the
summer.
heaven.
Yes, welcome to heaven.
Yeah, welcome Indonesia. And yeah, I have Safri here. I think you saw before, but let her introduce herself first.
Oh, I just forgot about
The magic spoon.
the magic spoon. Well, I'm Safri. Hopefully, you remember our last podcast, and hopefully, today we're going to talk about something not as dark as before.
True. Yeah, so for tonight, I think we will discuss about something that maybe happened for a lot of people. Like sometimes we not realize that we have passion or skill of something, and we doubt ourselves to do something, and it's make us like have negative thinking for ourselves, and we cannot grow.
Yeah.
So from this topic, I want to ask: did you feel that way before, or even right now?
Yeah. Like, I've doubted myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Oh my gosh. Where do I start? Yes. I would say when I first got to Indonesia, I came with a group of friends. And so I felt like I doubted my ability to connect well with people, not only just our group, um, but like the people who I was going to meet here in Indonesia, because I only speak English and a little bit of Spanish, and that is not Indonesian. And so there was a lot of lies that I felt like the devil was telling me that I wasn't able to connect well with people. And that's the time where I really doubted myself, but it's okay because it was all a lie from the devil anyway. Yeah.
I want to wrap up. Like the
Yeah.
first is about the language barrier,
Yeah.
and also any other one, like
Well, I
the
don't even
meet
know.
new people, or
I don't even know if it was like the language barrier, but like I just felt like I couldn't connect more so honestly with my friends. Like
oh,
like I felt
okay.
that too, but it was also like a mix of, oh, I'm also in a new country where I can't speak the language. So it was like a mix of everything, but the main concern that I wasn't able to like connect and relate well with my friends. Yeah.
That's interesting. And how about you, Safri? Did you feel the same way before?
I think about doubting myself. I doubt myself every single day.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I would agree.
And yeah, related to work or friendship, people think that I'm 100% extroverted, but in fact, I'm 90% introverted.
Yeah.
I was just doing my job. I used to be a teacher, and in class, I'm in charge of my class and have to entertain students. And my students mostly 2 or 3 person in one class. So if I don't ask questions, if I don't keep the class alive, then what am I? I'm not even a teacher, and my students will be sleeping the whole
Yeah.
class. So I try my best to be as good as I can, and just in class I ignore myself as an introverted. I will just do my best entertaining the students and deliver the materials pretty well. And because of that, most of my students think that I'm an extroverted.
Oh.
But then once they invited me for some activities outside of the class, they will shocked because I'll be in a corner and talking with cats or fish or just adoring their plants, and it shocked them. And that's the moment when I realized that, oh, I'm not good at socializing, and I'm so bad. I'm not a good person. I'm not a good friend. And every single day till today, if I'm with people, like even with you, for example, you're kind of easygoing, you have friends, you make friends easier.
Okay.
So for me, it's kind of what I wish I could be as good as her. And in terms of job, for example, I sometimes compare myself to people, but
Hmm.
I know that I knew in this background, and I compare myself with someone that maybe had 10 years of experience like that. So it's all about the root of that, doubting ourselves. At least for me, it's because I'm comparing myself to others, not
Hmm.
receiving, not accepting who am I, and not really knowing what my character, what my personality, that God has created me that way. So
Hmm.
Oh wow.
Comparison's the thief of
comparison
joy.
is
Uh,
is a trap.
Hmm.
okay, yeah, that's interesting answer actually from both of you. But since you mentioned about me, like easy going and easy to make a friend, that what I feel is like if I try to reach out someone, actually, deep in my heart, like saying, how to start conversation with people, and then am I get question wrong or like silly something like that. So something for me, I feel like nervous too. So,
Hmm.
but thank you for the compliment. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
you're
feel that
so great
way.
at it.
So yeah. So you said yeah, like you afraid to build connection with
Yeah.
your group with your friend, and then after that, how you can overcome or
Yeah, for sure.
like that.
Yeah. I think for me at least, understanding where the doubt came from was helpful. Um, because I knew it was a lie from the devil because these are my friends and I've been friends with them for a long time. Not all of the people that I came with,
Mm-hmm.
but like I'd say there's like 4 or 5 solid people that like I know I'm friends with and know I can trust and who God's put in my life for a reason. And so I knew that was a lie. And understanding that it wasn't true was really helpful. Um, I think also too, I found rest in knowing that I don't have to have it figured out either, and that regardless of who I connected with well or who I didn't connect with, that I don't know, God, it was all part of God's plan for me to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think ultimately learn to trust Him more through my disbelief, and like my disbelief in my ability to connect with them, and I think God allowed me to be tested in that way because um, I was able to draw closer to Him, I guess, and I was able to give my doubts to the Lord and
Mm,
wrestle with it with Him, I guess.
okay.
So I was able to draw near to Him.
So yeah, my next question is like, how do you feel right now after like over 3 weeks?
Yeah, yeah, over
More than
three
3 weeks.
weeks.
Like, how do you feel, and
Yeah,
what's something that you learn after you feel the doubt with yourself, and
yeah.
then yeah.
Yeah, for sure. No, I feel amazing. Like it was a complete lie, and I connected so well with all the people and
Mm,
the people that I like the people in Indonesia that I can't speak their language. And with my group, I feel like I connected really well with them. I think just learning to instead of choosing to believe what's in my head,
uh,
learning to just test. I don't know. There's a verse that talks about testing everything against Scripture, and like if it's not what Scripture says, then it can't be true because I believe there's one truth.
mm,
And if what the devil's telling me isn't true and isn't supported by what's in the Bible and what I know to be true because of God's attributes, then it must be a lie. And so to take those thoughts captive and to give them like to submit them to the Lord and it's is this what you have for me? And if it's true, then there's a chance that there's a reason I'm going through that because of what the Lord has. But because it wasn't true, I was able to surrender that to the Lord and give it away and not focus on it because it wasn't anything good for me.
To test everything based on what the Bible says.
Absolutely. There's for me there's no other way because I am a broken, messed up, sinful person who if it wasn't for the Lord's goodness and graciousness, I would be in the pits of hell. And it's all because he I don't know, all because he died for me is that's the only reason I get to be here and get to be on this podcast and do all the good things. Yeah.
well, yeah, I'm glad that you learned something and
Yeah.
you get the answer.
Yeah.
So I think that this trip make you growth, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Made me rely on the Lord more.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And Kak Safri, how You can overcome your doubt. You mentioned before, like you will talk with the cat or animals or like maybe other like plants. But is there anything that you do with yourself?
Um, Actually, he kind of answered all my questions.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
So
answer your question. He stole my answers.
Maybe you can make my answer smoother.
In a woman's version.
Yes, yes, yes.
So I got. I think there are two things that really makes me believe in myself and accepting myself in whatever it is, and with whatever people says about me. Then, with two. Maybe I will just tell a little bit background about that. For the first one, about the comparison, I agree with you. We have to know the root of that doubt. What is the root? Um, what's behind that? Uh, for me, is the lie from the devil, because they're lying about my ability, and I start comparing myself to others. And then again, I tested it, and I asked God that, oh, this person says this about me, and that person says about this about me, and also myself think about myself this way. What do you think about that? And I read books, but I got answer, but it's only temporarily.
Yeah.
I feel good for a moment, but then the next week when one person say the same thing, I still feel that the same thing. I still doubting myself. But then, okay, this is not the good answer. I need to find the right answer. And then I read the Bible, and he says, I found this thing when God compare us, his body. So there is our body consists of many parts. There are eyes and mouth
Yeah.
and ears and feet and hands, and that made me thinking, oh, maybe I'm not the hand, maybe I'm the eyes, not two eyes but one eye. So maybe Fia good at these things, or I haven't met you that time. And maybe Indra good at socializing, and Pak Idaman great at leadership. I'm not, but maybe because I'm not, those are not my gift.
Yeah.
I have my own gift. I need to just find it,
Yeah.
and I accept that, and I find my gift. And while doing conversation in a smaller group, it makes me comfortable. I'm so good at it, and I will
Yeah.
just accept that. And so again, I found that answer on the Bible. And the second one is growing up in Asia, light skin are very, very attractive, and people drawn to it and very adore light
yeah.
skin.
Interesting.
Yeah, since not baby, because I have zero memory of my baby time.
Yeah.
But since the time I can remember, or my family members or closest friends, teachers, friends from schools, they always say that I'm the ugly little woman because my darker skin. And I kept that in my brain till college time. And people say I met foreigners, and they said, oh, your skin is so beautiful. And again, I feel good at that moment, but only in that moment. When my family member or my friends or the close friends says that my skin is dark, you're not beautiful, you're so dark, and I feel bad. I'm doubting myself. I'm not good enough. I'm not beautiful. And then again, I searched the Bible and I asked God, God, you created me this way. What's the reason? What do you think about me? And then I think that's the first time. I read the Bible many times, but in that moment, in that day, I read in the Bible that God see darker skin is beautiful, and he called that, oh, my princess, you're so beautiful. Your skin are dark. It doesn't say hitam black, it's just dark.
Yeah.
But he thinks,
Tanning.
yeah, and he says that beautiful. Until this moment, after God says that,
Yeah.
I believe that. And I see myself, oh my God, my skin is beautiful. It's
Yeah.
glowing. And I only believe what God says, and I only pay attention to what he thinks about me.
Yeah. You're beautifully and wonderfully made.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
True. So I think all human need affirmation. That I am really happy that you can find something that can affirm you that it's God,
Mm,
because God is always say the truth, and I'm happy that we are not rely on the human, because
yeah.
people or humans always change. A couple hours maybe change. So yeah, it's a really good decision to believe in God
Yeah.
and like find the affirmation from the God.
Hmm.
I'm agree with that. So that's really cool. Yeah, knowing ourselves. Is it like common in America or like your place?
Oh, yes.
And yeah, that the first and the second one. What do you think that? What's something that caused the doubt?
What causes it?
Yeah,
Oh,
like yeah.
that's a good question. Yes, so it is definitely common to doubt. I don't think like I feel like that's a universal theme. Like I feel like we all doubt because I mean there's a lot of different reasons. Safri mentioned one, like I don't know, it talks about how in the Bible how comparison is the thief of joy. Like when you compare yourself to others and you see what others have and you see what you don't have,
Mm.
um, then you start to get frustrated. And it's like, God, why don't I have these things? And why don't I have these attributes? And why am I not good at this and somebody else is good? And so I think that's a very common thing. And as to why that's common, it's because I think the devil sees what we have and wants to take it away.
Mm.
The thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Um, and part of that stealing, killing, and destroying is working in your mind um, and telling you that what you have, like you're not enough, or you don't have all the right things, you don't have the right qualities. But the second part of that in John 10:10, it says, the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And then the second part of that verse is, but I, meaning Jesus, have come so that you may have life and have it life abundantly. And so, like, the point isn't to, I don't know, like, does that make any sense? Like, God is, or Jesus died for us so that we can live abundantly. And when the devil tells us that we are not good enough and we don't have all the right things,
Mhm.
then we just should automatically be like, no, God made me this way. He made me, I'm beautifully and wonderfully made in His image, um, and so God made me that way. So why would I ever want to be anything different? Because He He crafted us in our mother's womb, and He knows every part of us, and He made us this way for a reason.
Ah, that's cool. So yeah, I think it's important. It's the same with in Muslim. Like we have to keep our faith, and
Mm,
then we believe that there is a reason behind what why God like create us is different. Because it said also in Holy Quran like I is there are a lot of kind of people in the world like yeah, it's like maybe different skin, different culture,
yeah,
or maybe different language too. But yeah, if as long as we can understand the reason behind that, and I think with the multicultural we can learn each other, we can
yeah,
respect each other. So
for sure.
maybe the reason like we the God like create us different, something
Yeah.
like that. So yeah, I think that's for me. And what do you think, Safri?
When God shows me the image of human body, came to my mind that if I want to be a hand
Mm,
and the whole body become hands, then the body cannot function. It's not
mm,
a body, it's just some ugly monster.
yeah, a hand
So
monster.
yeah, so I accept myself. God created me as toe, for example, and I
All
have to
right.
be toe, just one toe.
Oh, okay.
If it is just one toe, but without one toe, your body cannot function well. So I have to accept my part and I have to be the best version, not a perfect one because no one is perfect, the
Hmm.
best version of that. And then the whole body will be function well. So yeah, that helps me to accept myself and my role in this world.
Oh wow, that's really big.
Oh yeah, it's
Okay,
everything.
yeah, true. That's true. That's a good mindset too. So I think all of us like know how to overcome, and then we realize there is a reason from the God. Do you think we still have the feeling of doubting ourselves?
Absolutely.
In the future.
Yes, I think we are broken human beings, and I think doubt is always going to be a part of my life and our lives as humans, but it's what we do with the doubt is what's important.
So you need it. You need to doubt.
I wouldn't say I need to doubt, but it's
Okay.
like I could live with doubt or I could live with the love that God has given. I choose to love.
You have options.
It's a choice.
Okay. So yeah, that's like main course, yeah,
It's a
in
main
our
course.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice. How about you?
I do because I think as long as we live in this fallen world, we're living in a sinning world, and it'll it always comes because the purpose of this, because we're living in this earth, we are not alone. There is a devil living
Yeah.
with us as well, and his purpose is to bring us with him to hell. And he knows the stronger you are in your faith, and the stronger they will come to grab you and bring you with them or them.
Yeah.
So I think the most important thing is you know where to run to when you're
Yeah.
in doubting, where to run to, or what or who you are going to listen to. And because as Dre said, you have options and you have free will to choose
Yeah.
either to feed that doubting, which it means you're fighting the devil, or you cannot free from that. They will just chase you. But you know where you stand, you know what you're holding to, and you know where you are going to. You know who is your rescuer, your savior. So I think that's very important. Otherwise, you'll just running in that circle for the rest of your life.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And I think too, we're like you mentioned, we're imperfect people, and our imperfection is really beautiful because that's where, in our imperfection, it's where God comes in and He fills all the gaps, which I think is cool.
I have one favorite word in this world is grace,
Yeah.
because every single day before you go to sleep, you can go through this way, this day, one day, just because of the grace, because otherwise you cannot stand and one day without grace. So start a day with the options. You can choose either to feed the doubting or you choose love, and then you're just going with your life with the options that you have chosen. But then for me personally, if I happened in one day feeding the doubt or doing or sinning, then I know for sure that God's grace out of love, it's always upon me, and I can freely, I will
Yeah.
go to sleep with peaceful mind and heart, knowing
Yeah.
that
Really nice.
I've been forgiven as long as I ask the Lord's forgiveness. And it's not because of what I've done. The thing that I do every single day, I'm not perfect, cannot meet the God's
Expectation.
expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why grace,
Yeah.
feeling it. Maybe I do 20% good
Yeah.
in one day, but the 80% is by the grace of God.
Yeah.
And before I go to bed, I'm 100% meet the expectations of God, not because what I've done, just because of what He
Trust.
has done and the grace
Yeah.
that He has given me.
It's beautiful.
That's really nice. Yeah. So the key is also dealing with the doubt, with the feeling.
Yeah.
So the doubt will come to us every
Yep.
time, anytime, but we
Just
have
have
to
to know
dealing
where-
with Oh, that's nice. Actually, I have two more questions. Maybe first, it's like okay. The first is like, did you ever have the feeling of doubt, and then you're not doing things that you plan because the doubt?
Oh,
Did you ever do that, and then you regret it, or
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah. I think before I came to really know God, I chose to live in fear. I would I lived a fear-driven life. Like I did all these things for or like fear or doubt-driven, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would try to do good because I wanted to. Like I wanted to, if I did, I thought that if I did good and did
Mm-hmm.
all the right things, then that would get me a good reward.
Mm.
And and that's how I chose to live my life for a long time. And so I would do good with a selfish intention because I wanted to serve myself
Mm.
and I wanted to ultimately make it to heaven. Um, and but as I've in my pursuit of doing good, I realized that no amount of anything that I could ever do is can ever be good enough to like nothing like I could do everything good my entire life
Mm-hmm.
and it would never add up to being worthy to go to heaven. And that in my pursuit of trying to figure that out is when I found that truth. It's like I will never be perfect, and so I had to give up trying to be perfect, and I had to just trust that the Lord's ways are better than mine, and in His perfection and my imperfection.
And that time, do you feel like you being selfish or something like that, or
Yeah.
what kind of?
Well, yeah, I think it never worked. Like
Mm.
when I was doing good for myself, it never
Yeah.
actually worked
Mm-hmm.
because no amount of goodness, no amount of selfish
Okay.
good
Mm-hmm.
did anything. It just made me feed my like this pit in my heart
Mm.
of trying to serve myself when there's a hole in my heart that I can't fill.
Mm.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
And
makes
it's
sense.
tiring to,
it's exhausting.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
exhausting.
And what about you? Like,
What about me?
yeah. What about you? Did you like? Yeah, like you doubt to do something and you never do it because of
Almost.
that. Almost. What is that?
Um, First of all, because I always compare myself to people that easygoing and
Oh
really
wow.
great and so easy to make friends, I
Yeah,
stopped going out. I just locked myself in my room,
Mm.
and not even when family came over, I will just lock myself in the room.
Isolated.
Yes,
yeah,
isolated. So when COVID happened, I kind of like it, but because I don't
Okay.
have to interact with people. But
Mm.
yeah,
well, I almost given up trying
Mm.
until but I realized that when I just locked myself in my room and just um, I as I told you earlier that I imagine things and I
yeah.
love I don't know, it somehow God talked to me through imaginations or
Signs and
pictures.
images. Yeah,
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 and uh, in my tiny room, and I remember that um, I will be stuck in that forever, like
Mm.
a piece of ugly rock,
yeah,
and I don't want that. I hate caterpillar, but I love butterflies.
yeah,
And he showed
Oh.
me that if you just pass the cocoon
Like
season,
yeah.
like yeah,
yeah,
cycle, you will become a beautiful
yeah,
butterflies. And then, okay, you cannot convince me to like a caterpillar, but I will do that. And then I get out of my comfort zone. And after accepting the part of the body thingy, and I believe and I feel after that, I feel like I'm like a beautiful butterfly, beautiful
mm.
butterflies. I can make friends, maybe not as many as friends that you have, or not
Okay.
as many as friends that you have,
I don't know
him
about that.
or him, but I have small amounts of group of friends, but
Yeah,
so deep and
yeah,
close to them, and
Oh.
that's enough. That's my part.
Oh
yeah.
wow. That's
So
cool.
yeah, now I'm a butterfly.
And you pace the process, the cycle.
Yep.
Oh, that's really nice. All right, so let's do the last question.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
You haven't answered any
oh yeah,
question. Come on.
oh yeah, maybe from my side, like I surrender to the God that He know better about me than
Mm.
myself.
Of course, he creates you.
yeah,
Yeah, so from that, because I'm surrendered to Him, So sometimes it motivates me to like, oh, that's okay, just trying. And if you never try, you will never know the result. Like what's the impact if you do like that. So sometimes, yeah, if I'm brave enough, I will try. Like yeah, for example, like make a friend or just get a conversation with the people or something like that. Yeah. So I say to myself like maybe there is a something a value when I talk to them like us right now. I reach out to Dre and then Safri and then we have a good conversation and I know new perspective about the doubt, faith and
Yeah.
mindset. So that's really cool and also something that motivate me. I think maybe because I also pray to the God like show me the kindness, the goodness and what's something that I need to do. And I surrounded by a good person like for example like Butini like she always said like oh what
You said good person, and then Butini, you skip both of us.
oh no I mean I will do in
You heard
order
it
but
here first.
oh my gosh
Butini
no
is special.
but yeah like she said to me basically because she observed me during the Tronas camp like you know Via you have gift like you can connect with the local
Mhm.
student here and they open with you like that's not really good to people open to you but you can do it and then also I heard it's make me peaceful. Like she said also like, you know, mom, my mom really like you because you have good question
Mhm.
for the guests. Like, but I don't know what which question. Like, but from that like
Naturally from you.
yeah. So yeah. So from that like I'm thinking, oh, if I think too much and then I worry too much, it maybe change myself. I maybe like change my personality too. So
Yeah.
from that, yeah, I learned a lot. Like, yeah, I'm happy to have you here, to have Dre here. So,
Yeah,
We
happy
were
to be here.
mentioned.
We were. There we go.
oh wow,
We might
okay,
be pick 2 and 3, but
but yeah, yeah, that's something that I learned the most, and yeah,
yeah.
like that. Okay, so the last question it will be if somebody come to you like they said and again, I doubt to do this or I'm afraid to do this,
Yeah.
and what's your suggestion or what will
Yeah.
you say to them?
What's your advice for
Yeah.
them?
Yeah.
Um.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Okay,
Everybody,
bedtime.
Yes.
it's
Yes.
midnight.
Okay. Yes.
It's
It's just midnight.
midnight.
This is the last question
Okay.
and the
That's kind of
conclusion.
hard.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I would say you might need to sleep.
Oh wow. Okay.
I would say God doesn't give us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of joy, love, and sound mind. And so, if you're operating in fear, then you're not doing what Jesus has asked us to do. And so, I choose to not live my life in fear. I either choose to do something with joy and do it with peace, or I won't do it. So if I'm operating out of fear rather than peace, joy, and love, then I just won't do it.
Um, wise enough. Wise enough.
Wise enough.
Enough, not wise, but wise enough.
Well, it's midnight.
Okay, how about you? But that's good answer. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Hold on. I'm not good at giving advice,
Oh.
but I would say I will just tell them my experience because experience normally speak loudest than words.
True.
And I would say that's okay to feel that way. And also because it's understandable that we are not living in a perfect world and that's okay to feel that way. But again, as Dre said, you have options. Are you gonna be staying in that positions and you're doubting for the rest of your life, or you can just take one step ahead, not a big one, just a small step, get out of that comfort zone, or just rebuke that thingy, the doubting of your life, and you are going to be free. It's midnight.
Yeah.
You're gonna be free from that, and you are, if you're staying in that cocoon for a long time apparently, or actually you're gonna dead. You're gonna be dead.
Oh.
But if you're following the process, it's not easy. It's gonna be hard. But once you get out of that process, you'll become a beautiful butterflies, and your talents. You will be maximizing your talent and
Mm.
become. You're just free.
Yeah. There's freedom.
Freedom.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not that freedom, but
Oh, wow. That's cool. So, yeah, I think for me, it's kind of similar with you. Like when the people, I'm not good in giving advice, but that what I did.
my answer?
No, I mean, a bit. What I did is like, yeah, I will share my experience and then like give if they need, but because sometimes people only need to be here to
be heard.
to be yeah to be heard.
yeah.
So asking the why also it's important. So if we set up the goal, we asking why we set this goal. It's also I think the same thing if we have doubt. Like we
Mm.
can asking ourselves like why we doubt with this and why we fear with this, why we afraid with this. If we are not overcome or facing this kind of challenge, what will happen or what the impact if we are not do like this. So I think asking the why it's important to
Mm.
like why this. If you find one answer, you can ask again why, like follow up question with the
Yeah.
why maybe 5 times like, and maybe you know the answer something like that. But yeah, for my conclusion, I think from the I learned from you, both of you, it's like believing in God. It's important, and find the answer from the God also. It's important, but not only reading. Okay, like
It's okay.
Well,
It'll come back in
two.
a second.
Ah, I was
There
close.
you go.
Yeah.
believing in God. It's important, and yeah, we have Holy Quran, we have Bible, and don't only read that, but try to understand and like apply it to your life.
Yeah. Very
Right.
much.
There you go. Not only read.
Yes.
Do you read your Quran
Don't
or
read,
Bible?
understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just read
For
it,
sure.
understand it.
Yeah. Do you have any conclusion for us?
Ooh.
Do you need coffee?
I don't know.
You
So
have to know.
I think there's some things you can do afraid,
Yep.
but I would say don't live in fear. Yeah, you can. Some things it's good to do it afraid. Be afraid. That's
Be afraid.
shows you're human.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
don't live in fear.
Oh, nice. Dray 2026.
Get that on like a quote board or something.
Okay, what do you have conclusion for us?
I would say.
Oh, no, my
No,
my
that's yours.
my watch it's late 5 minutes, so that's why. Okay, okay.
That's funny.
Oh wow.
My conclusion is finding the root of every doubt or fear that you
Oh.
have is very important. Find out the reason why and find out the root. Because, like a plant or weeds, if you
Mm.
just pluck it, just the leaves, then the root is still there and it grows in a moment, in a couple of days. But if you take out the roots, then the weeds is gone forever. Just the same as your fear or your doubt or things that Satan has put in your mind and just in your heart as well. Just ask, where is the root? It's okay to, if you take years to finding the roots, but find it, plug it, burn it,
Mm.
and you will be free. Not
Yeah.
like
Okay,
the
you will be
American.
free.
Yep,
Safri?
you'll be free.
Safri 2026.
2026 butterfly.
All right, so yeah, thank you for this conversation.
Yeah,
It's
thanks for having us.
meaningful.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully, not only us learn something, but hopefully everyone
Absolutely.
can learn
Yes.
something from us too.
You better watch
Yes.
till the end.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so I think that's enough for now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The bedtime.
Yes. No kidding. Woo.
Flying.
Sweet.